Oh, that was so unauthentic. Right. Get off them phones. Anyways.
How about texting while you're on a date?
Oh, texting on a date?
That should be a good subject.
Okay, we can do that. This is the couch. We're actually taping a show. We're here in Harlem, the best place in the world. I love it. We have
Max.
James.
And this is we actually shortened the couch. We actually booted a person off because they were busy on a conference call making that money. But we were talking about prejudice and preferences, and what was the other subject you just said?
Texting while you're on a date.
Well, actually dating etiquette. But let's talk about prejudice. Etiquette. So because we just did a show we got a little bit about hair, and I was like saying that my preference is that I personally don't like people with long hair. And mind you, if you do have long hair, brothers, and you're fine, I will make the exempt card. But for the most part, I don't like a man cascading hair, throwing it over the shoulder, wrapping it up, putting it in a bun. It just immediately makes me not aroused. So, but but am I being prejudiced because it means something negative, or do I have the right to have that I don't like that?
And so I brought up the idea of preference. Everybody has a preference. You know, people sometimes get disappointed when you see somebody you're interested in, and you're black, they're black, but they only like white.
Yes.
So then you're like, wow. Yeah. But my thing is, why get upset about it? Yeah. That's what they like. That's what they're into.
But do you feel like, and what if they only like white men because they don't like black? It don't matter why?
It doesn't matter why. If it's prejudice, it's not good. It's unhealthy. But what do you do about that?
Right.
Protest?
Are you talking about prejudice or preference?
But we're trying to decipher. Thin line between.
Because there are some people that'll date white people for particular reasons that do seem kind of prejudiced.
And will you date
stereotyping?
Do you have a preference? Do you like a certain kind, color, or does it matter?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, ain't that something? No, but meaning that when you do you like dark, white, black, Italian, or you don't mind? It doesn't matter.
I date someone with one leg and one arm in a wheelchair. That's a joke.
All right. I'm like down there. I did aborigines. No, but I'm just saying for me. But I will say preference wise, like I tried dating white men, wasn't my thing, but it was okay. Yeah, I dated a white man. But I just couldn't get with the saliva. It was really thick, and I was like, And mind you, this is only my experience. Every white man that I dated and kissed, their saliva was thick, and I was like, wow.
You could not record the show.
I don't know. I'm probably getting beat up on white guys, but I have, enjoyed the company of white men. I love them to death, entertaining as friends, but they do nothing for me. Also, white men, if you are hitting us up online, that whole woof and what's up, bro, we immediately know that you're white. Because bro is so old-fashioned and out of style, so then when you put that on it turns off.
What's up, bro?
Yeah, it's such a turn off because it's so black power.
Don't you usually immediately know that they're white when they say hi?
Well, I don't know. So we're going to talk about, I guess, Adam cues. But to me, whenever you say bro and woof, which I don't get that either, it's a turn off. What about you?
Yeah. I've only dated black. Ever.
Why is that?
Don't know.
So is that a prejudice too?
I think it's how you're raised. Because we were raised, just keep it in the family. And I think because my parents came up in that generation, they grew up in the South, so it was just it was a way of life to a certain extent because they saw some people who struggled in a mixed relationship.
Right.
And they also saw how sometimes, when it comes down to, oh, he did this to me or she did that to me. Mm-hmm. The black person always gets the short end of the stick. So it's just history, American history. It's like,
oh, this was you said you gave it look like I've been around.
No, I agree. It depends on where you're raised and how you're raised. Because if you're raised in the North, where it's more liberal, and you just have a lot, like in Canada. If you travel to Canada, there's a lot of interracial. Relationships and a lot of interracial kids there.
Well, biracial kids. I grew up in Seattle.
Right, so it depends on where you were raised and how your values. It depends. We grew up in Seattle, but it's still, and again, because my parents were from the South, they were advocates for, and I don't think it was a prejudice because we have white friends and that type of thing, but it wasn't a problem with that. It was just that they got concerned when you start getting intimate and talking about relationship and marriage and stuff like that. They got a little nervous about it.
Because I would say I have a preference to date men, and some women are mad at that. So is that a preference or is that who I am? Because honestly, I've never been with a woman, never wanted to.
But a woman is gonna get upset when they see a fine brother and they know they can't get with it. It's like, wow, they think it's a waste. But it's the same thing as a gay dude seeing a fine dude and he's straight. It's straight, like, damn, yeah.
I disagree.
Okay.
Because I think women get whatever they want to get because I see a lot of them going to the clinic. So.
Oh, Jesus.
What you mean, like?
Getting tested.
Okay.
Well, there are some
that's a stereotype
no, it's no stereotype. So they get what they want. They get in the man. You said whether they're gay or straight or whatever.
No, but there are some guys that are completely turned off by women's anatomy.
No, I get that. So no, I get that. But you said women. You said women get upset. They see a fine brother they can't have.
I'm just talking about talk. That's what they'll say.
That's what they'll say. Not all the time.
Oh,
yeah. If they really want a guy and they go after him, they'll go do what they got to do. But I'm saying
the guy will go after them. They have a hole that you have a regular typical guy. A hole's a hole.
For some, I'm a little.
But there's some guys that are not into.
No, I understand that.
Yeah,
I understand that part.
Okay, absolutely. So what? Hey, I'm gonna
just
tell
like
you,
on just like on RuPaul, there's a model named Tyra.
Yeah, he's amazing.
And he has a child.
Yeah.
And so there's another one. That's what I'm saying. Good looking guy.
Yeah.
But
it could be an agreement. How do you know she's
I'm
not
not saying. I'm just saying.
Or how do you know it's not artificial? How do you know it was made the real way?
I think Tyra had time to do artificial.
But I'm saying, but some guys don't come out of a closet until later.
After it's too late. He might have had the child with his mom and dad, but really had heels in the back.
I've known people who they are who they are, but the woman wanted the child.
Or the man wanted the child.
No, the woman in this particular.
Yeah. But what's the reference with them going to the clinic? Is that they caught something?
Yeah.
Wow. That's what I think he was referring to.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was wondering where that reference came from.
Because we were talking about women.
Girls are, in the black community, black women are getting sexually transmitted diseases from the male.
From the males, okay.
And that's a big, the statistics.
Yeah,
it's very high. And I'm saying, so the girls are getting the guys.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Getting the guys.
So will you say that it's because of their non-knowledge of it, or they don't care?
I think it's both. It depends on the situation. 'Cause I know some girls who
I don't know,
that you're gay, and they're like, okay, well, we'll figure it out.
So will you date a gay man? Let me know on that subject, because I know we kind of got off the main one, but yeah, will you do that? Like, is it a problem? I mean, would you date a guy who's reformed, who said, like, we had one of our couch members who turned straight, and now he's dating women? Would you be okay dating him now, knowing that he is now a straight man? Because, we get the ridicule from church saying, let's get rid of that homosexual demon, let's go and become straight. So if all of a sudden I wake up tomorrow and say, well, this is the couch, now we're talking about dating women, would you believe it? Is it authentic? Or would you just say, I'm still deemed to go to hell either way? Or would you even give me the opportunity? So I'm just wondering. And on our next show, we're going to talk about the closet and why is it scary and why it's not. Because we had an issue where somebody wrote in, I have a letter from a guy who's telling me that he watches the show, enjoys it, but he's in the closet and he's wondering the fear. But mind you, he's 50. And scared to come out of the closet. Wow. So we're going to talk about that.
Well,
we love you. This is he's about to get heated. This is Maxwell. Sorry.
This show is not going to be seen.
Egypt Thompson, James, and we love you. And again, my white fellas, again, that was my experience. I've only dated 2 white guys, and they happen to have thick saliva. Not to say all you guys have thick saliva, so I'm just being silly, and I apologize. Because I know y'all had a chicken joke or a watermelon joke about black people, so we call it even. I'm being ignorant, and I'm admitting that. So, but I love all my fans, definitely. And there's a hot white guy that I saw today in the gym, so big ups to you. You know who you are, because I was trying to holler. But anyway, this is The Couch. Hit me later. And I enjoyed you guys watching. Thank you so much. Subscribe. And I'm changing the title of my channel. It's going to be called The Couch, because it's too hard to find on YouTube, because I tried it and you had to put it in like Black Retreat's channel. Yeah. So I'm going to fix that. So write in. And nothing else, check out my Facebook page, Egypt Thompson. You can see all the shows, the reruns. And write in and let me know what you think. Alrighty? This is The Couch.
Love y'all.
Peace.
Thanks for watching. Harlem, baby.